I do love, Terry, you mentioned how a bunch of people got stuck on the fact that, they read Ernest Hemingway wrote a certain way, so they felt like they had to write that way. But you discovered that writing at night works better for you. That's something that we talk about a lot in the writing gym. And it's one thing that I make the authors do in like the first week of the program is sit down and find your productive time. Just because someone else gets up at 5 a.m. and works for 5 hours, maybe that doesn't work for you. Maybe you do better if you're, running on the treadmill and, talking into your phone and writing that way. Maybe you do better if you, send emails to yourself back and forth all day. Maybe that's your process. But I feel like in so many other ways, we've been told, this is the correct way to write. This is how you're supposed to do it. You need to get up at this time and write for this amount of time. And it's, this very formulaic thing, when in reality, we're all so different. What works for one person won't work for another. And you need to find what works best for you. So it's exciting to hear that, you found your groove.
Well, yeah, you reminded me of something. I had a second career teaching English for about 10 years, and some of the in-services were actually quite useful. We did. I was teaching some writing classes, and there was just a lot of emphasis in California schools about teaching writing. So there were just some things we were taught about teaching writing that I could apply to my own writing, which is just get something down on paper and then go back and you can trim it and shape it and form it. And the other thing, there was a woman who came a couple of times, Rita Wirtz. She was really a character, but she would talk about energy levels and just developing an awareness of your energy level. And I would teach that to the kids and their study skills, but it was also something I could apply to me. And I think that's when I started becoming aware about, wait a second, it's 10 o'clock at night and I wake up, I'm ready to go. Let's just honor that.